Running through the money, but the money's long. I don't love it, but I need it, keep it coming on. Only friendly, me and friends, we don't get along. I put that on my name, that I put them on. I put myself on stage and say sing along. I might book a session, do 100 songs. All right, y'all, what is up? I've been anticipating this one. Okay. This is the PBZ podcast. Y'all know what it is. That we're doing this every single Thursday, and we've been doing it consistently, inconsistent, but we are still consistent of showing the hell up. Man, I made a post about this one a little while ago. We got our boy, the big dog, on the rise. We got Ethan with us today. I'm super pumped about this. This dude's super chill, super cool dude. Been a explosive individual in the last little bit. He is the one that we got the hype about in the last little bit with the new tournament coming up on the 15th. Just throwing it out there. PBZ, we're going to win this. Just going to say it. Even if we lose, we're going to win it. Super pumped about all this one, man. We're going to get a little bit of rundown with him and try to conversate with a few of y'all. A lot of y'all usually in the comments or with us every week. Some of y'all are in the chat, but hopefully we have some show up that's not. Maybe ask a question and go about it in any kind of way we can. But I know y'all tired of hearing my damn voice anyways. I'm going to hand this over to Ethan a little bit. He's going to give us a halfway rundown of who he is. Some of y'all may not know him yet. So if I can do that, Ethan, tell me something, man. What's up?
I'm Ethan, owner of Shot Zone. Just got in the Airsoft game this past November. I think my first game was I actually played with you guys. And opened up December 4th and just been trying to see what we can do over here on the East Coast, man. Midwest, whatever you can call
it. Yeah, more Midwest where y'all are. I mean, we kind of hidden in the Midwest somewhat. I mean, depending on how you would see it, is some people would call Kentucky South, some people would call us North, East. I would call it a southern state, but we're still near the East when it comes to the West, which seems to be the two defining kind of coast, you know what I mean, when it comes to the world we're kind of playing in with this.
Right.
So let me ask you real quick, man. What has inspired you to open this place, man? I mean, I've been there myself twice, going back next week. But what gave you that kicker to be like, I want to open an airsoft field?
So, a lot of people probably won't believe this, but I actually opened it just originally as like a way to get my feet wet with opening up like a small business and operating a small business, because I'm an enrolled agent during the day and working on my master's degree so I can sit for my CPA license. And we specialize in small business in the firm that I work in. So I said I need to open up a small business so I get that feel, because you can't really advise somebody on doing something unless you've done it yourself, regardless of what you can learn in the textbooks. So I was kind of kicking ideas around, and I always have liked airsoft and paintball, that kind of stuff. I played paintball before I went into the military, and never got into airsoft because it was kind of up and coming whenever I was in high school, and already had all the money invested in paintball, so I was like, they're going to go there, you know. Basically, I hit Kenny up, and I was like, hey, what is all this about? And that started the snowball, dude.
Oh yeah, you had the right connection there with Kenny. Kenny, he's got the passion for it. There's no doubt about it.
Oh yeah,
he's an awesome player. He's an awesome dude overall. Well, man, what's the goal at the moment? I mean, you ain't got to be modest and you ain't got to shoot for the sky either. But what is the goal for Shot Zone, at least in 2022? I mean, what are we looking at? Are we looking at maybe possibly some monthly tournaments? Are we looking at bi-month or quarterly? I mean, what's in the world for us players?
So obviously we got January 15th coming up. After that, right now we have a lights out 3v3 planned for February. and after that we have the shotgun pistol in March. And to collaborate with all the other fields around us, SS and Nashville, HTK, we ended up going with fourth weekend of the month. That way, that the players, if they want to do all the tourneys, they don't have to worry about having to make the choice of, do I go to HTK this weekend or do I go to Shot Zone? So, yeah, monthly tournaments are going to be happening. Going to see about getting some youth tournaments going, see if we can put some lifeblood into the younger generation, get some new blood out there on the field, and got Gel Blasters, which you guys played around with, and that's going to be, if I get the even younger kids.
Yeah, them Gel Blasters, man, they're fun. Yeah, they are a lot of fun. Just talking about the younger ones, man. I mean that's so cool too, because a lot of these younger ones, they're the ones that kind of stick around and grow up and start to play this. I mean, there's been several people I've already met that said they've been playing airsoft alone for 8-10 years. I'm just like, geez, bro, like I ain't been playing. I wish I'd have got into it 10 years ago.
Right.
But I look forward to it for kids growing up, and the ones I've seen out there, they seem to really even enjoy it, even on the Gel Blasters and the airsoft. The ones I played with myself and seen videos of, they seem to really like it. It's a very friendly environment, very welcoming, very more or less organized. As I say, even as new as it is, you still have everything kind of. It seems like it just kind of it worked out in your favor, man, and it's going good. And I'm really excited about the entire turnout. I'm excited. I have no doubt that you're gonna make a good mark, especially for us SpeedQB players and Speedsoft players, man. I think it's gonna do a hell of good job throughout the time. So with airsoft, what's your favorite thing about airsoft and just the overall just community? So when I say airsoft or Speedsoft, SpeedQB games, anything like that, what's the first enjoyment of that comes to your mind?
Oh, probably the camaraderie, man. It's a very big brotherhood kind of just group of friends. Like, I met you guys the first time at that private event, and right off the bat, we just hit it off, and ever since then, we've just been thick as thieves, man. And pretty much goes for every team that I've met. It's been nothing but welcoming, and you guys always fielded my silly questions that I had about how everything works, and I definitely appreciate that, because that's what I'm trying to do, is base everything off what you guys want. That way that we can push the sport where you guys want to see it go.
And man, I like what you just said too, and and I can see that out of you as well. As much as I've been talking to you for the last couple months, and now we're all in a big old chat together. We talk every day. I mean, I get up at work at 6 in the morning, and we already got messages going out. It's a non-stop thing, man. But it's awesome though, because it's always cool vibes, and that's something us as our team is really held to. Is we want to vibe with other teams, be cool with other teams. Just be cool with everybody, man. No animosity.
Showing the love.
Yeah, just pure love, and good energy towards other people. We love the sport and want to watch it grow. I mean, we ain't trying to be no thorn in nobody's ass over this. It's not worth it.
Right.
I mean, so do you like it though? I mean, do you like playing airsoft? I mean, I've seen you out there a few times. I know you get caught up in the business aspects a lot. I've seen that. You're the one running it, but when it comes to you going out there and slinging your own plastic, you enjoying it?
Oh yeah, man. I'm definitely I've definitely fallen in love with it, and unfortunately, fortunately, last Sunday we were so packed. I actually only got one game in, and we were getting ready to switch sides, and had to yell out to Kenny like, I gotta go, man. There's people at the desk, but even that one game was awesome, and it's never a dull moment. And even if you're out there with like kids or new players, you just kind of tone it down a little bit and have fun. And it's all based on really what you're going after,
Yeah. Man, it is a hell of a sport, man. I know I could speak for at least my other players or the other players here. We play the coolest sport in the world, like legit, like facts. I'll argue with somebody all day long. I don't care. Like we have the coolest, and I call it a sport because it is cardio. It is a lot of, it's hard. It's hard on the body too. There's a lot. That's it.
I think Phil posted a video.
I was copying the lady dancing. You should have seen me.
I see it.
You didn't see me.
Oh yeah.
No, I didn't see that, but I see the red thing.
Look at my forehead.
Well, that's why.
We
I think
do though.
Phil's the one that posted the video that actually where he was like, "Oh, this is hard on a fat man."
Yeah.
And somebody was lying on the bunker and like,
Yeah,
it's no joke.
No kidding.
No joke.
Well, if I could, real quick, man, I'm gonna address some of these guys that's been in the comments, sitting there watching. Caleb, what's up, man? I'm glad you're here. You always showing up for us. Phil, what's up? Inferno, what's up? Tactical Lumberjack has been working his ass off. We know who this is. Tactical Lumberjack. That is Kenny. Inferno Airsoft says he loves Airsoft as well. He said Ethan has a hell of a nice place.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be. I mean, we talk about this daily, and I know even after. Even in our own chats, our team stuff, we're always talking about this tournament. We're always saying we're pumped for it. I've been nonstop. We got some jerseys coming in. I know you've probably seen them, and we talked about them. And I'm having a hiccup with that, and they're stuck. And I'm trying to get these things. So us as a team too, we're really pumped about this. It feels like a major event. Like it almost feels like it's the championship, like we went to last year. That's how it feels.
It's kind of what I was going for, man. Just trying to push the sport towards, because like if you look at paintball, and I mean me and you've talked about this already, and I know that there's a big animosity between like paintball and airsoft and all this, but realistically if you look at the history of paintball and how that progressed from people playing in the woods to doing speedball, and then you saw there be a progression to where there are leagues formed and all this other stuff. I'm trying to push the sport towards that sector of formation to get it to where we can continue, and hopefully we can get other people on board and help form these leagues and can start developing the sport into a legitimate entity that's respected like NXL and all those other guys.
Yeah, that's and yet there's another topic. I mean, we've talked about so many times. Leagues with it. I mean, we've asked ourselves and others, just like what makes you a pro airsoft or a semi-pro? Like we've had those kind of conversations and stuff, and we really ain't truly come to a conclusion yet. But I'd like to see divisions in it for sure, and not like a division in a bad way, but
right.
And just have leagues and stuff, man. That'd be really nice. And I know we've all talked, behind the curtains on the next steps to do things, what we're all wanting, how we're all wanting our own East Coast vibe over here. And I think we're on the road to it when it comes to this year. We was all talking about 2022. Seems like it's going to be, a good climax for us. So it seems to be that way.
So I'm hoping. I need it to be.
So Inferno Airsoft said, Steve, Death Row Gaming, I changed my name to be more dedicated to Airsoft YouTube. What'd you change it from?
He changed it from Death Row to...
That's what I was thinking it was Death Row Gaming, is the way I took it at the second. Pumbaa's in here, what's up? Oh, Dylan's in here, what's up, man? But yeah, man, when do y'all talk to this guy? I know y'all tired of hearing me talk.
I'm just excited. Like,
what he's been saying.
I'm ready to take that trophy.
Right? I appreciate you doing it in our colors.
Yeah,
Throwing
yeah.
that out.
Wait,
was
no, no,
convenient.
no, 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 no. Let's make this clear real quick. That ain't our colors no more. It's not. No,
Oh, all Gen 1 colors.
all right,
I'll
Gen
say
1
that.
colors.
Our OG colors. Yeah, our OG
Dude,
colors.
y'all showed up with the patch, and I was like, man, they got my damn colors.
Yeah,
Steve said, that patch looks good.
yeah,
Yeah.
it looks good.
But I know Steve has. I know maybe James has. But we've been studying the map nonstop since you posted it.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't know what B's been on right now because he's Team B, but Team A's we've been studying nonstop.
And it's a spicy map, man. We actually we had it set up and we did it all on guns up because that's the easiest way to do it. Because the reason that like us having those inflatable bunkers is nice because we can use that kind of technology that's already been developed for paintball to turn around and then use it for speed soft, and we can use guns up just like that. We can throw together whatever format we want because we have this list of bunkers that we have, and we can
Right.
throw together anything. And dude, it's gonna be crazy, man.
No, yeah, because I think it's nice to be able not to. So at every tournament, we get that 3-hour, 2-hour window to actually walk the field and practice and do everything else. But to have the ability to look at it before you get there, and then have that extra 2 hours to actually run a practice and everything else, is really really nice because you're not having to throw a play together right there in that moment.
Yeah,
Which some teams have to do. Heck, we do that
it.
99% of the time.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
every
we
time
get
a
paid.
national mid game.
about 15, 20 minutes of just checking angles, checking things that we're going to do. And typically what I said is I'm speaking usually on Nashville. So it's literally, and they may swap it up right then, man. Like we see it one way in open play or scrimmage one way, through the day, and then they just, boom, it looks totally different. And you just got to think on your feet real quick, come up with something. But that's what I like about yours, man, is even with the inflatables are so unique. It's just, it brings a different perspective of the game. Not only the sound is intimidating, bouncing things are, you can bounce into these things, move them. So you got to be a little bit more cautious in there. Not to mention it's on turf. The turf alone just makes it cool.
Oh yeah.
But even with the inflatables now, as much as they're able to be moved around, you're like, hey, let's change up the field right now, just whatever. Are you still thinking you're going to stay with inflatables? Are you ever going to go to hardcover, anything like that, or is it just?
Honestly, I have to look at like the longevity and how much life I can get out of these things. Obviously, because I put the investment in, and really all depends on where the future of business goes. Because if we end up moving this summer to having an outdoor area to do speed soft or CQB, Melsim, whatever's in the pipeline, then we can move these out there and potentially start building indoors. Or if we end up seeing throughout this winter springtime, that people are really just coming because they want to play with the inflatables, they want to check it out, play on the turf with the inflatables, we might just end up keeping it, man. And honestly, there's a lot of potential there, just because a lot of the paintballers, they can vibe with the inflatables. And the more that we get the experienced players to potentially come over and check out, Speedsoft, potentially have more teams forming, and more teams forming means, more revenue for Fields to do more things to push the sport forward.
I actually had to agree with you on that, man. When we first did the inflatables, we're just to come out there. It's like, man, these inflatables are cool, and I think it was so much that we're so used to hardcover. It made it a little bit different, in a good way. But I like what you just said. You're talking about it's more potential for paintballers to come in there and be attracted to it. So I definitely want to convert a lot of them guys over. I mean, there's some skilled paint or some speedballers out there. And
Oh, yeah.
especially for the ones that want to be more hybrid between the two sports. I mean, we want, for us, we've said it before, we're like, man, we want airsoft to be airsoft, paintball to be paintball. But definitely, if PBZ could be a paintball team, we would have a paintball team, like hands down. I guarantee it. But
Well, I mean, even like in the chat, bro, I mentioned it once, I think, about there could be seasons where, like, for paintballers, whatever they do, their paintball outside during the summertime, whenever it's warm, and then maybe they do speed soft during the winter and transition like that. There's just a lot of potential, and honestly, looking at it from the business standpoint, paintball already has the infrastructure and everything else to facilitate these bigger events, and they have the funds that are not currently, flowing in the speed soft community right now. Don't get me wrong, we're doing good for ourselves, but we ain't got nothing on those leagues.
That's true.
I know with the sign up, I saw that you had a thing for a player pat. What's all coming in it for the ones that did make the cut?
If you're allowed to say that.
Oh yeah, we got this little bit here. This is there's only going to be 100 ever made of these. I'm not having any others ever made. Basically, the player package comes with this, and anybody else that didn't get it, it's first come, first serve. There's going to be, there's definitely less than 20 left after everything was said and done. So, but this patch, Steve, I don't know if you got like the video of it glowing in the dark and everything. It's like, what? Cash, is that his name? I think the guy that does all of our patches. He did a fantastic job, dude. But we got that, and then I ended up finding some more stuff that's more catered towards the airsoft community, like a magnetic screwdriver pin that you can keep bits in to work on your gun in case you're out on the field and you don't need to have to run back to your full toolkit to, adjust one thing.
That's much needed too. I keep one on deck at all times.
Yeah, and even with the drawstring bag, I mean, it's something little, but if you think about it, it's something that you guys can use, like throw your sweaty clothes in there after you're done or whatever. Let's see what else. You got a couple of like the rubber band bracelet things that I'm going to use for the spectator passes for you guys. That way that everybody that enters, each team will have at minimum 5 spectator passes. So in case you guys do want to bring people, we do have that upstairs viewing area. That's also obviously first come, first serve. I can't necessarily, guarantee that there's going to be a spot to watch, but then Sunday, I am actually, for the tourney, I'm actually throwing in, because we got a lot of guys traveling from out of state that are making the trip to, obviously, you guys, making the trip and getting a hotel for the entire weekend. I'm throwing in a 50% off for Sunday pass, and that's pretty good, because there's going to be a lot of people that are, at least 8 teams that are crashing there Saturday night and planning on playing that Sunday. So get some value out of it that way. And there's going to be some more details. I was talking with Carnage Customs today up in Detroit, and he actually threw in a raffle for all the players that are going to be competing. He's going to be giving away. He makes custom carbon rails, and he also does, I don't know if you guys have checked out his Instagram at all after I posted it, but he makes some crazy customized bodies for HP, AEG, you name it. He does it, and they are sick, dude. I think actually after I posted that in there, 3 or 4 of us have already bought bodies off of them. So, but yeah, that giveaway in there, and then there's going to be some more details. He's running his team from Off the Muscle, I think it was, OTM. So,
Okay. Pretty sweet little deal that the 15 teams got.
Well, are we 16 now? Which
17, maybe 18.
all right.
Well, I mean, the ones that got the ones that got the package. You said the first 15 that signed up. So that's pretty sweet that that first 15 got that, and but it's also
trying to do it as an incentive, bro. Get people hyped up and get people to sign up, and tell you what, finding sponsors is impossible. So I did what I could, and that ended up being 15 teams. I never thought that we'd actually hit 15 teams. So that was also why I originally planned that number. But here we are, and I'm eating crow. So
you still got 2 more days of people being able to sign up. So
got Facebook ads running, and like I said, if we hit 22 teams, I'm gonna bump up the entry credit for the winning team. The reason I had to go with the entry credit is all sorts of tax mumbo jumbo. It's too sticky to delve into.
I get that. Which
Oh, yeah.
which is cool on our part. You know, I mean, not only does the winners take home a trophy and bragging rights, but $500, right? It's still stuck at $500.
Right now, yeah. If we get to 22, it'll be going up to $1,000, and then it's going to be. So I got custom flags, which originally the plan was for me to be out on the field, but internet, you know how that goes. It's actually out there right now. It's a custom flag that I had designed by Cash School, and he made it for the event. So that's going to be what we use as the middle flag, and the winning team gets to take that home. And
That's cool. I like that. That's
Oh, yeah.
That's something they should always do everywhere. The winner gets to take home the flag.
yeah, they earned it.
I know.
Kinda like-
It'd be Braden taking home for us, though. He's a flag guy. He would be the one on walking home with it. And I like
kind of like
that,
getting
though.
a winning football game.
Yeah,
that final
something like
football.
Yeah.
Which is cool. Which is something so small but so large at the same time. The money thing. It's like, I don't know. It's cool to win some money, but at the same time, man, I just want the bragging rights, bro. I gotta be honest. I just want the bragging rights, just because I know there's gonna be some awesome teams up here, man. I've seen this list as well. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be super tough. Some of these guys we've played in the past. Some are brand new to us that we've never played. Same for us to them. So it's gonna be a very interesting tournament.
Yeah, for sure, man. It's honestly, like, I never had Dylan, I think he's in the chat. I never would have anticipated having, them show up from Pennsylvania, or DSK from Florida making the trip up, dude. Just blows my mind.
Yeah, we met Dylan back, I think September of last year. He come down to Nashville and they competed.
That first tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
And he's a super cool dude as well, man. Good player. It's just gonna be interesting, man. So we're gonna knock out this weekend. We got all this snow going on. Next week's gonna drag. But I know some of us are coming up next Friday morning, so we'll be able to kick it with y'all, and hopefully, the Praetorians are coming up. We vibe with them real hard. We've known them for a while. So it's gonna be really goes back to that that just chilling with people, that brotherhood stuff we're talking about, just because
Yes,
I didn't want to make a day trip of it, just drive up that morning. I mean, we're 4 hours away, play a tournament, and then turn back around. Like, I want the whole experience a little bit. I'd like to stay till Sunday, but we all have obligations here.
Oh, yeah, man.
So.
Yeah, so Friday, I know DSK and some others are actually getting in Thursday night. then Friday, I still am working on kind of what the schedule is going to be, but I'm planning on definitely getting open for you guys to allow you guys to get up there and get some. If you are up there, ready to go, get some time in on the turf, because I know a lot of teams have never even played speed soft on turf, let alone with inflatable bunkers. So a lot of the guys are planning on getting up there getting up, down, wherever the hell you're from, to just get some time in on the turf. So we got that going on Friday night, and then Saturday we're gonna start bright and early, man. And I think it's 10 to 11 is check-in and not registration, because that cuts off in 2 days.
Yeah.
So if you're planning on doing the assignment thing, I'm out of time. But so check-in is 10 to 11. And we'll get everybody checked in, and then 11 to 1, we're going to run the practice. And then exactly 1 on the dot, man, we're going to start rolling with the tournament. And I'm planning on being done earlier than what our normal closing time is, because we even this last weekend, man, when we hit record attendance, we didn't have a single game go over a minute and a half. So it's I don't know what exactly about the field makes you guys want to go for the throat, but we haven't seen 3 minutes yet, man.
We're just aggressive players, man.
Yeah, some of these a couple of these teams I'm thinking of, we won't be able to run up on them so much. They'll pull our card if we do.
Yeah.
But we're going to. I know I can say this for all of us, B and A. I know we're going to bring all we got to this one. We're really pumped about this one. And, I mean, hopefully we're going to be back at our normal thing. Hopefully with Nashville, if Nashville turns their little thing around to continue things on. Other than that, I can see us coming up there. I can't say I commit to if we are going to commit to every month yet.
Yeah.
But I know there's going to be several times we're coming up. It sucks, man, that we're 4 hours away. I mean,
yeah, for sure.
It does. If y'all was like an hour and a half away, it'd be a every weekend kind of thing. But 4 hours is a beast. It really is.
Well, the real estate market is booming right now, in case you didn't know that. But
You're still going to buy us a place.
So in other words, I'm hearing you're going to buy us a place to live?
Yeah.
Now listen, I already worked the hotel deal, right? Yeah, that's another thing. In case anybody didn't know, if anybody that's attending the tournament is listening to this, or if you're just planning on coming up the shot zone, if you reach out to us, we can get you in touch with the hotel down the street from us. And we got a locally negotiated rate for everybody that comes to play a shot zone. So you can get, I think it's 2 queen size bedrooms for $75 a night or something like that, flat rate. So it doesn't fluctuate with all the demand and that other crap.
Hold on, do you got to get 2 of them? 2 rooms?
No.
Oh, shit. I'm about to say something to do because I didn't reserve that. I'm like, bruh.
No, man. You just got to get 1 room and you got to call in. Can't do it through like Expedia and whatnot. You got to call in and just say you're with Shot Zone, or I don't know. I personally haven't reserved a room, so I couldn't tell you. But
man,
imagine it works out like that.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to say something to him as soon as I walk up in there on that morning, because I think we're going to stop there probably. Well, we might stop there first. We'll do something. We're going to check in and then be in there. I'm anticipating us getting there probably, because y'all are an hour ahead of us. We're probably looking at like 1:30 in the afternoon, something like that.
My time or your time?
Oh, your time, because y'all are going to be an hour ahead, so if we leave, we'll be able to make some time back up, but we'll see. We'll see. It might be around 2.
Yeah. I got everything, I think, situated for all of that. We ended up finding a food truck, so that's pretty big. So you all
Oh, yeah.
you all won't have to DoorDash, and there won't be 37 to 50 DoorDashes. Save you money that way, and he'll be set up outside and takes card, and he's also actually the owner's actually on Known Enemy, so hopefully those guys get signed up soon, and helping out the community, man.
I'll spread some word best I can on post about it. We'll see what goes on. DSK said $74.95 a night when you do it like that. So
Yes.
looks like we made, and that's a $30-$40 discount really after taxes. Well, about $30 discount after taxes. So.
I can tell you this: it's nothing for us to roll up with our own grill and us grill our own burgers and hot dogs.
That's facts.
Dude, that was actually in the discussion before, because I was like, how are we going to do this? Because I didn't want you guys to have to all, find food or leave to go get food, and then all of a sudden we got, somebody's stuck in traffic and their time comes up on the roster, and I'm like, okay, what do we do now?
Right. No, fair enough.
And so if I can keep all you guys on, obviously, if I can keep all you guys on campus, then we're good. And
Yeah.
keep things rolling, and we will not be doing no 2 hours in between games, or I got a plan. Keep things rolling.
You're not on the field. It's on you.
Yep. Exactly. We're all grown men.
Inferno said,
Anybody's.
Inferno said every PBZ guy gonna have a bounty on their head when they get back. What do you mean, bro? Like
what?
What I do? What do we
Inferno,
do?
you already saying we get in the championship?
What are you doing, y'all? Don't gun for us. Don't. If you gun for us, somebody gonna sneak attack you. They gonna flank you if you worry about us. Don't.
Bro, we will bunker you
A or
out.
B.
Yeah, you better worry.
Yeah,
about
that's
B.
another question. There's two of us.
Yeah, there's two teams.
For real in this podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, from both.
I'm ready.
Brady from B. Lone Soldier always here.
Yeah, I'm the only person that ever wants to participate in anything.
It's appreciated.
Hey.
Dude, I'm just so glad to actually get on. I'm usually out refereeing basketball and stuff. I stay busy with sports all the time. And trying to help these guys keep the group running. Which they do very well.
Everybody will try to get you on. Not me personally, though. That's what Inferno said. It's cool.
That's cool, man. I mean, that's cool. I'm your Huckleberry. I'm just kidding with y'all, man. It's gonna be fun. I said that earlier. It don't matter how this tournament turns out, whether we get sent home pretty quick or we send somebody home. It ain't nothing personal. It's just part of the game. So hopefully,
Remember, it's just a game.
It's just a game. It's just a game. No
Even
matter
if
what.
we get knocked out early, we still gonna be there all day.
Oh yeah, believe that. And I got some teams I'm rooting for, and
Oh, facts.
I got some teams I'm rooting for.
We got 6 refs right now that are going to be on the field at all times, and we got Joker. He's going to be providing the sweet photos of everybody. He's also going to be looking out, so we're not. Y'all know how I feel about all that, and we're not going to let any of that funny business slide.
And that's so great, man. Like it's comforting to know that you feel that so strong about it, man. Because just, I mean, fill in the blank, the things that we've kind of dealt with other places, situations. I'll just leave it for that. So it's refreshing to know that this time we ain't got to worry about that. We got people that's got eyes on it. So, because I know there's going to be a lot of pressure for people here, a lot. But no matter what, I don't care how much pressure it is. I mean, enough to make a diamond, but be honorable about the game.
Absolutely.
Pure and simple. I mean, for us, if we got to go, well, we will gladly tuck our tail between our legs and straight walk off, but we will do it proudly. We rather hold that with honorably, and I mean, we boil down to it, the bragging rights, money, trophy, whatever, it's just that. It boils down to it, our dignity means more to us as players.
That's what honestly, another thing that I really fell in love with sport, man, is it's all honor based. And realistically, I don't have any tolerance for anything other than honorable play, because it's part of why I started the field and military service and all that, whatever, throw that in. And I can't stand crooked people, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I feel you there a lot, Ethan, especially with the background I've got I do basketball, baseball, and soccer. I cannot stand the cheating at all. I'll straight out say cheating is the worst thing you can do to your name.
Yeah.
Yep.
We've seen names get ruined over the situations, and no one can see that.
It's stuff, man. That goes for everything.
Yeah.
I know you were probably a little upset that you couldn't set up where you were earlier. Was there a reason you were set up out in the front of the horse?
Not live.
Originally, I had the trophy and everything else set up. I was going to show off everything, but I ended up having to tuck tail and come back where the hardwired internet is to get on here to keep a good connection. Otherwise, it's kind of pointless for me to get on here,
Understand that. Always got to have good internet.
Yeah, kind of crucial, especially in this kind of situation.
Very.
I'm surprised ours ain't messed up with all this snow.
One thing
why'd you say that?
Well, I mean, what? Come on.
Look at into existence.
Knock on wood if you want
I'm
to.
hardline.
I mean, I'm running off ether. I mean, I'm not worried about a wire, but still.
I'm fiber. I'm all good. But no, I'm just excited to get to come up and actually see the field myself, because, like I told you, with sports, I don't get to travel with the guys as much as I wish I could, and because I do dedicate my life to younger kids to be able to have that opportunity to play sports, even though to me this is a sport also. I'm just like Steve. This is a sport 100%. Then, I mean, it's just exciting. I think we've been talking about this, 3 months now all together? Every podcast almost?
Man, we've been talking about it ever since even since we went to the... Let me scoot it to Mike. We've been talking about it since this field opened up. I mean, the hype about going to the pre-opening kind of thing. We were super hyped about that because we was like inflatables. Like, we never got to play inflatables before. This is cool.
Man, I'll tell you what, I was nervous that night because everybody's like, "Oh, the BBs are gonna pump all your inflatables and everything's just gonna collapse on them." And I was over there, just like, "Oh, no, come on!"
Don't be saying that. Don't be saying that.
No, they've been holding up, man. They've been put through the ringer. People waxing on them as we've seen in videos, and they're doing fantastic.
Yeah. Once I shot them a couple times, I could tell. I was like, "Nah, them things are tough." They got it.
You gonna put on some tournaments with them gel beads too?
So that's actually a big thing that I'm gonna try to work on doing. Right now, the focus is on airsoft because I can only spread myself so thin with real life, family, school, all that. But yeah, we're planning on doing gel blaster tournaments for the 5 to 10 age range. If we have enough demand for 10 and up, we will. But mostly, we're going to try to get the 10 to. I think we said 10 to 15. We're going to do like a minute youth airsoft tournament. we were going to try to do it on this coming Saturday, but I don't think it's going to pan out because just the logistics. Potentially 10 teams already have showed interest, 10 3v3 teams. Would hate to commit that time and then end up running over on the main event, you know. But yeah, we're planning on doing Gel Blaster tournaments. We're hoping to open up a league. So the kids around here, there's actually nothing in this town for kids to do. There's no movie theater, no like bowling alley, anything that you would think of that besides like kicking rocks. That's about all they got to do, man. And I'm hoping that I can change that and give them a good environment, honorable.
Sounds like our area.
Yeah,
that's what I was just thinking when you said that. I mean, we got ACS here, and Preston does. I mean, it ain't our vibe on. We don't get the speed world on that. But man, Preston does a hell of a job. I mean, he really does. When it boils down to, he gets plenty of people out there. That's where we all started, so it's our roots, no matter what. It's where PBZ was formed. So we always have a love for ACS, no doubt. And he brings out he gets a lot of kids out there. There is a majority. Well, I don't want to say that. I don't want to say a majority. I want to say a minority, but the majority is probably somewhere from teens to mid-20s is probably your most average.
That sounds about right.
And then there's the more youth out there, but I think you got to be like 10 to play there anyways or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know Indiana's 10. I'm hoping that this summer I can, if we are successful enough, I can get some help and go out and check out all these other fields that you guys talk about, man. There's a lot of them that definitely need to broaden my horizons because the only airsoft field I've ever been to is mine. So great on the experience there.
Well, outdoors is a whole different vibe, man. It really is. I mean, we get a little spoiled. We like playing inside. But yeah, man, you ever get that opportunity to get away from there at any given time, let us know because we will make sure to make it a point to stay at ACS or meet wherever, just because. It'd be nice to play with you for real like that.
Not having me worried about everything running.
Right.
Fernal said his little brother comes out there and he's 9.
See, I'm wondering. That's what I was thinking about. With ACS, that's why I was thinking it's 10 because I keep telling my youngest is 7 and he is nonstop. He wants to play so bad, and I cannot wait till he is 10. I'm gonna hook him up with some stuff I would use, and I'm gonna let him be a little slayer out there. We'll give him my workhorse for a minute and let him do his thing.
I decked my daughter's gun out. She's 12, and since I opened this, she got into it. And I just decked her out, got her gate tightened, all sorts of upgraded all the internals, and she loves it, man.
I bet she does. Got a little tightening there and some upgrades.
Oh, yeah.
I bet she likes that.
She got her own
There with you
special.
to show it off, do you?
Dude, I tried to be nice to her one time when I was going against her, and I snuck up behind her, and Dad over here, I'm like, if I shoot her from point blank, she's gonna cry. So, stupidly enough, I said,
she shot you, didn't she?
and she jumped, turned around, shot me square in the forehead, bro. I was like, oh, you're done. Dad gloves are off.
It's all right. It's like, all right, it's time to go.
Yep, I was proud of her though, man.
That's awesome.
Dude, I know the feeling. My little girl, we were over at my sister's house and we were playing with my nephews and stuff. She came out there. She was wanting to play. She had just a little Springer pistol with us, and I was shooting her with my gun right in the legs from distance, and I felt bad at the same time. You want to put the gear on, you go and play.
Yeah, after she got me right in the forehead, dude, I was like, all right, girl, I think the next match I like snuck up on her and lit her up.
Yeah, see, y'all are better than me. I don't give no opportunities of error. If I sneak up on you, it's fair game. I might just shoot you in the leg, but I'm not, no. Because situations like that, I'm just not going to let it happen. I can't.
Well, I done said it. The one day I'm definitely not going to be very honorable is the day I let my son go out there, out of ACS. I don't care who's shooting at me. I'm staying next to him. I don't care. You can shoot me all you want. These guys are probably going to light me up because they know I won't leave his side.
We're going to get on the other team.
I'll say it to everybody. I'm like, if you shoot me, I'm not calling it. I don't care. Call me what you want. I'm staying next to him, and let him get the concept of, getting shot, things like that, and getting back there. It's just 10, so he's got to learn that. And outdoor, especially ACS, it's so much bigger than being an indoor. There's so many environmental things to watch for. Holes, sticks, twigs, nails, whatever. It's kind of watch for. So, what?
Tree stumps.
Tree stumps, yeah. And
random flying grenades.
I've seen people run into trees, bro.
Man, I was filling out the insurance, and they were like, "What hazards do you have on your field?" And it started listing like rivers, ravines, cliffs. I'm like, I got plywood walls, man. Like. Doesn't apply, bro.
Hey, as long as you ain't got rebar in the floor.
Nope.
Ooh, God.
Yeah, Mason appreciates
it over here.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard that. One time, it was in September, we was playing some scrimmage games, or playing our first scrimmage game, and one of our players on A, Spiffy, he dives for the snake. As soon as he did, Nashville's got the slick kind of polished floor, but it ain't beautifully made. There's some spots in it. It had just enough rebar sticking out of it where it cut through his glove and cut between his ring and his pinky. And it cut deep. It was about took it off. It was nasty. And then they fixed it immediately, went in there and, grinded it down, beat it down, stick it in there. But it was one of those small things you never notice, until it finds your pinky. But yeah,
apparently they had a cover over it before that they didn't know about. But
yeah, but there's always the hazards, man. So that's why it's great to always for us even carry a sub, just in case something happens.
Y'all had to call in Pops 2 hours away.
Yeah, we had Pops to hurry up and get down there. So we ended up playing that. We ended up winning that one. It worked out in our favor. But yeah, you never know, man. Even indoor and stuff. You come running around with these bags or hit one of these things. Something can happen. Roll an ankle. You can break something. Something can happen. So it's never zero.
Right.
The risk is never zero, but it's good with a place like yours. We're not worried about running into a Dorito that's not gonna move. It's like hitting a brick wall. This one it bounces like a beach ball, more or less.
I think the first time put on hard pads, I saw him just slide across the field going like 50 miles per hour. I just bunker, bro.
Bunkered I just grabbed onto the bunker. I'm like, I'll put it back. I'll just whenever I stop, because I slid a good 20 or 30 yards before I physically could stop.
I just saw this bunker moving across the field. I'm like, what? And then I see he stand up. He's
like, I'm looking to see who noticed me just move this whole entire bunker that way. I'm like, I'll put it back. It'd be fine. It's fine.
I'm 25 points gone. 25 points gone.
Yeah, let's not do that, dear.
Look, it was the first time I got excited. I had my knee pads on. I had the hard shell knee pads on. I was like, let's send it.
Yeah.
Went for the slide. I'm just going. I realized how fast I'm going. I'm just like, I can't stop.
Yeah, them
We'll just let gravity slow me down and just bunker. All right, guess I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah, them hard knee pads, man, they really slide. I slid a lot into.
Skip twice.
Okay. Got into the snake area, that turf. Sliding without it, you can't do it. But you put them hard knee pads on, you're gonna take off.
Yeah, that's one thing, man. If you plan on sliding or diving, whatever you plan on doing, if it has to do with anything with you moving and touching that turf, and it's your tennis shoes touching it, You need something to protect you because it'll tear you up, dude.
Yeah, it will eat you up a lot.
Mhm. It tore me up through pads.
Oh, we talking about turf
Yeah.
iron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, see, I didn't decide to wear long socks, and I slid with
Yeah.
short socks on, messed my ankle all the way up. Came back, big old cherry on my ankle. I'm like, we will forever wear long socks.
But hey, you know, you don't have traction issues, so there's that.
That's true.
I've nope.
And which
I think-
is, if somebody's listening that is coming or something and you don't know about it, remember, cleats are not allowed. Regular cleats, you cannot wear them. So if they have metal cleat, anything like that, I believe turf shoes are
Large
okay.
nubs.
So
Hold up.
turf
I'll be right
shoes are good, I think, but not
Yeah.
not cleats.
So large nubs, like if you're talking about like soccer cleats that have those big nubs, like those are definitely no go. I think James is going to get a pair of turf cleats right now. But-
Yeah, honestly, but the turf that you have it's really not needed.
Yeah,
It is
dude,
very
I
great.
play in Vans basically. They're
Yeah.
offshoot of Vans, and I have zero issue with traction anytime, even if there's a million BBs on the field.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I played in with Vans. That's
Got
turf
those
shoes.
turf ones.
Yeah.
Those are.
They would be good. You got these kinds.
No
I
bueno.
wouldn't do those. Yeah.
Yeah, those are a little too close.
No bueno.
No bueno.
You
They're
don't
actually
need
known
it.
as indoor turf cleats. Both
Yeah.
of them.
Well, no bueno.
They're what I use for my reffing for sports.
The other ones looked good though. But yeah, I just want to throw that out
Oh, yeah.
there for anybody that might have been watching that didn't know about that. So
Because it's not long turf like you're thinking. It's not like the football turf you see on football fields. It's more compact.
Yeah.
And it's really
Like-
nice actually.
It's like your indoor soccer turf.
Mm-hmm. That's actually what it was before I transitioned it into a air soccer. It was an indoor soccer arena.
I figured so when I saw the goals on each end.
Yeah, we just don't have any place to put those, man. But honestly, it ends up working out because you can just use the whole thing as like a break-in box. And
So you can touch the pole and it count as touching home or touching the breakout wall.
we'll discuss that on tournament day.
Okay.
I'm glad you said it because I was literally about to ask it. I was like, is this something?
Hey, bro, I already had it in my head.
It's up in the air. I'm debating it, especially for how large the field is. Could be a possibility, but we will definitely confirm that on the day of the tournament. We're going to go over all the rules and do like one meeting before we start and make sure that everybody's got their questions addressed and that there's not going to be any disconnect on like what we consider moving the goals too much and that or the
Bumpers too much.
bunkers too much and that kind of stuff because obviously with the inflatables it is a lot easier to move them than the plywood. So want to make sure that nobody's got any gripes if they end up moving the bunker too much and lose points.
Okay.
Roofers, yeah, it's like the plex that was in Paducah, that turf that was for the soccer field. So, how big of a shop do you got, by the way? I mean, since we're talking about everything.
So the shop I'm still working on, man. Like I said, I basically bankrolled it, and it's grown exponentially. I think even the guys that were up here last time, they're gonna be pretty shocked. Just at how much I've added since then. It's definitely nothing like Nashville's got or anything like that. Small little section, but we got enough for. We got the emergency materials, that kind of stuff, buckings, that kind of. Then we got guns, got an air refill, that kind of stuff. Green gas, BBs galore. I think I just got in 40 or 50 bags, 4,000 today. So I know some people were worried about that. Don't think you need to worry about that. If we do, then I'll eat crow on that one too.
A lot of people shooting.
Oh yeah.
I know that's Steve's favorite thing, sling plastic all the time at kids or adults.
Man, I don't discriminate. I do not discriminate.
If it's one of us,
I really don't discriminate on y'all. You don't get minimum engagement.
No.
None of you. None of you.
what's minimum engagement?
Not with us. We ain't. I'd be upset till you walk in like 5 foot from me talking about bang bang. Man, you better shoot me.
You call bang bang, I'm shooting you back.
Yeah, we don't play that. What the hell is that? Well, I gotta say it for what it is, man. We really appreciate you a lot, bro. I was really excited about having you on this. I hope that we maybe at some point you'd be willing to come over there with Coffee and Airsoft over in the other one.
Just let me know, brother. I'll be there.
But man, I really do.
Coffee and Airsoft.
What is it?
Leo Coffee and Airsoft.
No, Leo ain't getting. I'm gonna lock him out. Like I'm gonna make him leave.
Lies.
No, that
Lies.
was that was
Lies.
actually, that lies.
Lies.
Not lies. That was actually a good episode, man. It was. We had a lot of fun doing that one. But I set him up. Like I knew he was getting on it. So I mean, it's cool. But yeah, man, we really appreciate it, bro. We do. We're looking forward to this next week. So maybe we'll be able to get something, post tournament, how it went. I mean, we know all this is going to be live streamed. I mean, Caleb has been a blessing for all this to get all that set up.
Man,
Caleb's an MVP.
Work, bro. He's been there. He showed up last weekend and he didn't even play, man. I was like, hey, here's a band so you can play. He was like, no, I'm just going to be getting the camera set up. I was like, who does that?
Caleb needs his own
blessing.
Caleb is a blessing. He's a solid dude, man.
Oh, yeah.
He's a very solid dude. If he ever leaves Revelation, I'm just saying, Caleb, if you're still watching, it may take 3 months to get it because FedEx can't get their stuff right. But I'm just saying.
3 might be 4 or 5 by the looks of it.
I'm just saying. Just throwing it out there.
FedEx may get raided with some airsoft guns.
We ain't doing that.
No.
But yeah, man. Again, we appreciate it. And all of y'all there in the comments, man. I know all y'all always show up for us and chit chat with us, man. We always appreciate y'all. Spread word. There's 2 days left. Well, I think as of tomorrow there'll be. No, we still got 2. So, okay.
But 2, yeah.
Yeah. So it's still got 2. So hurry up. Get signed up. Get registered. You can find it as the link's still on your Facebook page, I believe.
Yeah, I actually pinned the post to the top of the page too. So if you just look up Shot Zone, I think our tag on Facebook's at Shot Zone Hindu. Same for Instagram. I got the post pinned up to the top. So if you want to come out, trying to get that title, man. It's gonna be huge.
But yeah, man, we always appreciate y'all in the chat. Appreciate y'all for being so loyal to us. We'll be back with this one next week. I don't know what the topic will be yet. Probably just a lot of no. It'll be pre-tournament still for the next one of these. But yeah, man, if any of y'all want to give a shout out to Ethan or anything, or the comments, and then I will end us out if y'all want.
You never know. There might be a podcast while we're there.
We'll see.
Never know. Something might be.
We might be too busy for that.
Well, I'll have my camera running, so y'all there'll definitely be some footage. I'm gonna try to record every game we play, some scrimmage, some vlogs, some stuff like that. So let people get that's not there at least a viewpoint from my viewpoint.
A live stream too, and Joker's gonna be on the field the whole day. So we're gonna get oodles of freaking photos and video, man.
Be all kinds of coverage.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Stoked, man.
Like I said to y'all, man, we appreciate y'all. And we'll catch y'all on the next one.